I just realized that I forgot to put my mic on. You know how annoying that is? I'm kind of mad. I basically, the whole time I was just talking to you, put on Born This Way foundation. I wanted to try it out because a lot of people have been talking about it, and I've been dry lately, so I wanted to try something that is tended to go more towards drier skin types. And I put that on. It didn't quite cover up everything that I wanted to cover up. You can still see a breakout that I have over here, which is a whole nother story. And like you can see the freckles in my forehead and whatnot. And then I also used the Born This Way concealer to kind of highlight my face. You all saw it. I'm just telling you what I used, because apparently I literally, like, I clipped my mic to me and everything, and then I was like, oh, I need to go at my beauty blender, and then I came back and forgot to re-clip it. This is so annoying. But anyways, I was talking about how I had been at the beach, and so all my freckles are coming out, and they only really come out when I am in the sun for a long time. So I'm aggravated because this whole video was dedicated to this foundation and a new eye look that I was going to try out. Yay. But that being said, I'm not going to be too mad. I'm just going to get over it and get through it. So I'm going to powder now. I'm going to take the Cover FX powder under my eyes, and the rest of my face I'm going to use the Sephora Micro Smooth powder in the shade Light. The Cover FX one, I think it's translucent light. I don't know if they have multiple shades, but let me just repat these creases and then dab in here and just pat a little bit. I don't bake. I just don't. So I don't know when this video is going to be up. I'm awful at editing. Not that I'm awful at editing, I just hate editing. It takes so long. So I didn't bake, but I set severely on my nose, my chin, under my eyes, and a little bit of my forehead. I do those areas because obviously my under eyes will crease. My chin breaks apart the fastest. Like, that's the first thing that comes off on me. So I like, sorry, there's thunder. And I thought it was somebody in my house. But I like to put extra powder down there to kind of set it in place and like really press it in there. And the same goes with my nose. My nose tends to come apart easily, especially if you touch it. And then my forehead gets like the creases from my forehead wrinkles. So when I put more powder on there, it doesn't become as strong throughout the day. Now just Micro Smooth just makes your face look beautiful. So, next is contour and bronzer. I'm going to contour with this Tarte brush, and it doesn't have a name on it, it just says Tarte. And then I'm going to take the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I might mix these two, but mostly this one. So that is Shadow Play and Somber. I haven't been liking a harsh contour lately. Like, that's about as much, I mean, I say lately, but that's pretty much all I've ever, whoa. I just really, dang Flabbit, I really would rather have a bronzier look. I'm gonna take this Morphe brush and kind of try to blend that out. Dang nabbit, that side's super harsh. Whatever. I'm going to take now the Too Faced bronzer and maybe a little bit of the butter bronzer. The butter bronzer and I have a love-hate relationship because she shattered before I even got her in the door. You all should know that I love this Too Faced bronzer because I use it in just about every video. It's just like, it lets you glow without having to like be like shimmery. I don't like a super shimmery look like that on my cheeks or my forehead. I know this one's like so much harsher because of that bronzer from the contour. Okay. And just a little bit down here. My face is looking super matte. But hopefully we can give some life back to it. I used to want to look like so matte completely, and now I'm just really not into it. And I'm going to take my NARS Wanted One palette, and I'm going to use these three here. So, which is Unlimited, Buzzed, and Bumpy Ride. No, not Unlimited. Kingpin, Buzzed, and Bumpy Ride. I have been obsessed with using these lately. It's such a pretty color on me. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit down my nose. I take the Luxie brush. It is the 229 tapered blending brush. This one just works really well. Like these brushes, these Luxie ones work really well for like a nose kind of bronzy, contoury kind of deal. I grabbed the Beverly Hills highlighter from Ofra. Looks like this. It's just the little color wheel. Focus on it, not on my face. Thank you. And I'm going to use these three shades here. So it's like a pinky, a very light yellowy white, like a yellow gold, and like a white. I'm going to steer clear of the two darker shades. And I'm just tapping in there. I don't want like a super crazy highlight today. That's kind of crazier than I wanted. But at least we know that this is a good one. I almost want to take more of the yellow and less of the white. And I'm going to take a little bit on the tip of my nose. And on my Cupid's bow. And I'll take a little bit on my finger. And run it very slightly here. Not going all the way down. So, yes. Okay. Now, for eyeballs. Actually, I want to put some Fix Plus on. My face is feeling really dry. I have been obsessed with Fix Plus. So for the eyeballs, I'm going to zoom you guys in even more. So we are going to start, I don't know. I just grabbed like all of my Huda palettes. I have like kind of a gist of a look that I want to do. But I don't know exactly how I want to go about it. I guess I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush. So we're going to take Real Techniques. And I guess I'm going to start with the yellow from the Coral Obsessions palette. And pop that up in my crease. This is kind of funny. I feel like I grabbed this because I just edited the, like the dandelion look that I did. Which I adored. So I don't want this to be too harsh. Okay. Now I want to take from the Warm Obsessions palette, I'm going to take this orangey color here. Looks really pretty mixed with that yellow on the brush. And I'm going to buff that almost to the very edge of where the yellow is. And I want this look to be very like out here, less more towards the nose. So I really hope it's just my dogs in their cage. Okay. So you guys see how that orangey kind of took place. And now going back into the coral palette, I'm going to take this color here. These don't have names. And I'm going to use my color switch to wipe it off and go back in with the first shade, which is the yellow. And we're going to go back along the edge. To really give it that, it just adds a glow. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this color from the Electric Obsessions, this red here, and I'm going to mix it with this color from the Warm Obsessions. So the one from the Electric Obsessions is going to kind of darken, whereas the Warm Obsessions is going to brighten. And I want to press that, just keeping it in the outer. Not quite on the lid, just a smidge, because we're going to put a deeper color on the lid, but mostly out here. And just bring it a little bit into the crease, just a smidge. Okay. I feel like this is very draggish. And I'm going to take that first color from the coral palette and try to blend this to the yellow a little bit more. Because I feel like my eyes look kind of droopy. Okay. Now, for the lid, like the outer V, going to use this e.l.f. brush. It's the e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush. I like how flat this is and how easily it is to like press on a shade. I really want a deep, deep shade. So I think I'm going to go in this red palette, which is the Mauve Obsessions, and use this one. I feel like this looks a little bit like the Jaclyn Hill, like her first tutorial with her new palettes. But hopefully I can keep it different enough. I'm going to take, I want to put like something, a little bit something else. Yeah, I'm going to take this brown. So this is the Smoky Obsessions. Just a smidge and just tap it out there to give dimension. In the crease. And go back in with that Real Techniques brush after wiping it off and just blend. Because we don't want harsh lines. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take, what am I gonna take? I wanna cut the lid. This is looking a lot like that Jaclyn palette, like the Jaclyn look. I'm gonna take the same concealer I used, the Born This Way one, and try to cut a crease. I'm really bad at this, so bear with me as we try. Some people can like look up and it cuts their crease. Why am I blurry? Some people can like look up and it cuts their crease, but my eyes aren't hooded like that. Okay, my video is about to shut off. I dragged it a little bit further over in here, so that way hopefully it'll blend better. That's really sticky, and my face feels kind of sticky too. I think I want to take this color from this palette and put it all over like that area there. It's like a pinky color. I was gonna use this MAC pigment, but I don't know. I think I want to stick with this one instead. So I need another brush. Actually, should I use the same brush? Yeah, I'm gonna wet it though. And dip in. I need to use my finger instead. This reminds me a little bit of that Glass Bull color by ColourPop. Not sure how I feel about this color. I almost regret not using the MAC pigment. What do you guys think? I am going to blend out the outer part with that red, but I'm going to take this red actually. And just kind of buff the two together. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the pink color here and tap that on the very inner part of the lid just to kind of brighten it. There we go. That adds almost a spotlighty look without having to actually do the spotlight. Okay, now for the bottom lash line. We're basically going to mimic the top. Minus the crease stir. You don't have to use all of the blendy crease shades that you have, but you definitely need to make sure you do the red, a little bit of orange, and a little bit of yellow. I'm going to start with the red in the electric palette. This brush is probably too big, so I'm going to take a smaller one. I'm going to take this one. It's the Vintage Cosmetics Company, Step 3 Go Girl Go. Gonna dip into the Electric Palette Red. And when I do my bottom lash line, I do it a little bit differently than the top. I don't start with the light color. I start with the dark color, and then I use the light color to blend out the dark color. Okay, now I'm going to take that deep shade from the Mauve Obsessions palette and keep it in the outer portion, but make sure that you connect it to the outer smoky blown outness. Now we need some orange, and I'm just wiping this off with my color switch each time. If you don't have a color switch, I definitely recommend, you don't need the big one. I got the big one. They have a little one. It works the same. I don't know if an off-brand one works. I would imagine so. It's mostly just a sponge. But we're going to take a little bit of an orange now. I'm going to use the one from the Warm Obsessions palette. And a little bit of the one from the Coral Obsessions. And just buff this underneath. Okay, and lastly, the yellow. The yellow really just warms it up. And it gives it that nice fade out. Alrighty, now we're going to throw on some eyeliner. I'm going to use the Stila, what is it called? The Stila Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in Intense Black on the top. And on the bottom, we definitely need a color. Let me go pick one out. I forgot to grab one of those. I'm taking the ColourPop color in the shade Piggyback. You could do a black or a brown if you wanted, but I love color, so I'm going to do this one. Plus, I think this really makes the lid shade pop more. Okay. Now I need some mascara. I'm going to try out the Monsieur Big one by Lancome. I got this in Gratis a while ago. Ooh, I love that wand. Look how fluffy. Oh, yes. Should I curl my lashes? Yeah. This mascara gets a lot of hype, but not so sure. Like, my lashes are not looking the most voluminous. I forgot to curl this eye. Lord Jesus. Maybe this is one of those mascaras that needs to like sit a little bit, you know? Like the, there's a drugstore one that's like that. I'm gonna slap on some Perversion on top. There's some volume. But like, you know, what is that called? I can't think of what it's called. But anyways, there's a drugstore mascara that's like $2.99, and when you wear it, like, you have to open it up and like open it and close it and leave it like that for like a day or two before it'll be good. Okay, you could put falsies on. I can't find the ones I want to wear. What's up with that? I want to wear the magnetic ones, but I can't find them. So, no, I don't see them over there. But that's what I want to wear. I don't know where they are. I gotta find them. But that being said, let's put on a lip. I'm going to zoom you out a smidge. Okay, I'm going to try and see if this is a good color match for the lipstick I'm going to wear. This is the Kat Von D Everlasting Lip Liner in Blood Milk. I don't really want to use Kat Von D products on my channel anymore, but I didn't have another dark lip liner, and with this lip gold lipstick that I want to use, I need one. Okay. That looks like a hot mess, but with the lipstick over it, it'll be fine. I'm taking the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in Extra Saucy. I feel like it looks a little bit chola. Maybe I can blend it together a little bit better. Okay, I blended it a little bit, and we're gonna put some more color on. Okay. What do you guys think? Let's take this clip out and let my hair kind of do its thing. What do you guys think though? Like, for real. Oh, I didn't do my brows. Oh no. Lord help us. For brows, I was like, it looks off. For brows, I combed them out. Yesterday, my brows looked so good. But I combed them out where I want them. And then I take a pencil. This was the MAC one in Lingering. There's like hair. And I outline him with this one. My SD card got full while I was doing my brows. And I went to go look through the videos on there, and I realized in my last video that I filmed, which was a gratis video, I forgot to put my mic on as well. So that's just great. But you can see I'm just outlining them, and it's mostly just the bottom and the tail that I'm outlining. I'll do a little bit of the top, but mostly just the bottom. And then I take the Brow Gal by Tanya whatever, Crooks, and kind of fill that in. Okay, and they look so sharp. Well, as sharp as I do them. So, yeah, I kind of like the foundation looks okay. It looks a little bit pink. I definitely prefer a more yellow, like a tint to my foundation. It's not like oily right now, but who knows how it'll end up. The eyes I feel like turned out really good. I didn't expect to want to put that pink on my lid, but I kind of like it. What do you guys think? Like, I don't know. What do you guys think of this look? Do you like it? You think the lips are too dark? You could definitely do a nude lip. I'm just feeling such fall vibes. Like this is literally like a end of summer fall kind of look. Don't you think? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I need to go refilm my gratis video now. And I want to film my July favorites as well. So, that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!